Google me, baby. You ain't nobody. Google me, baby. You better ask somebody. You better Google me, baby. Google me, baby.
Bum, bum, bum. Welcome back to Let's Talk Live. We are learning more this morning about RG3's divorce. TMZ is reporting he and his wife have been separated for months after she found out he was dating a woman, and sources connected to the situation tell TMZ she was absolutely devastated. And wait until you hear how they met. He met the new girlfriend on Instagram back in January, roughly 7 months after his wife gave birth to their daughter. When RG3's wife found out about her in April, she was mad. The two separated shortly after that. They haven't lived together in months. And to make things even worse, RG3 got his new girlfriend's name tattooed on his arm. So the question now is, how do you navigate through social media when in a relationship? And that's why we bring in our relationship expert here that always has wonderful advice.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about social media in general and
how much it's changed over the years.
Yeah.
Can make and break relationships, right?
Right.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about it. You think about our grandparents, our parents even. I mean, they were never Facebook stalkers, I'm sure.
Yeah, you had to put
all
in
of
the
us,
work.
right? Yeah, I mean, they probably passed a note in class, or you know, they actually picked up the phone and called somebody and asked them out. I mean, times have changed. It's part of our daily routine these days. You know, it's so easy to communicate, but you know, Facebook, Instagram, for instance.
But what makes it such? What makes it a must-see, a must-do kind of thing? It's one thing, like if you see somebody, oh man, she's cute or he's cute. Let me see what's going on. But it just seems like that's the connection. It's like boom, and you're there. You're in a relationship almost instantaneously off of Facebook or Instagram or something. Why?
I mean, social media is so easy for everybody. Everybody has access to it.
Right.
You know, it is. I do want to play a little bit of a game today with you.
Good.
So we're going to talk about social media and what people do, and if it's considered flirty or a faux pas.
Okay.
So I just want to give you a couple different scenarios.
All
We're
right.
going to start with before the date actually even happened. Okay. So, is it flirty or a faux pas to send a text or a direct message to somebody saying that you're excited for the date tonight?
Oh, that's flirty.
I think that's flirty too.
That's flirty. Yeah.
It's cute. It sets a tone for the date that you're excited, that you're looking forward to it. It's not over the top. It's not too much information.
Yeah.
It's definitely flirty.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So what about friending someone before the date on Facebook? I mean, if you get a friend request and you're like, I just talked to this person for 2 minutes maybe, and they,
No.
See, I would think you were a little creepy.
Creepy is the best word to describe that.
I would think you're a little
like
creepy.
they're trolling around a little bit. Creepy for sure.
Right.
I dated someone for like a short amount of time, but I like just became Facebook friends with him like this last week.
Yeah.
That was a year ago that we dated.
Well,
We waited maybe a little too long.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too long, but you know, definitely not before the first
You don't
date
need to
even
see it.
happens. Right. Yeah. So let's talk about during the date.
Okay.
So what about, you know, if you're on a date and let's say, Julie, you're talking with somebody and you're like, oh, I saw that you were in Hawaii last week. And
No. That's a
See,
faux pas.
that's a faux pas. Now, you can stalk them and go back to that trip, and, like, I've gone back years on Instagram, but you just got to be careful about when you bring that up so you don't look like a creep.
They don't look creepy about it. Right.
But, look, it is so easy to scroll back. Why wouldn't you? It's that that's how our brains are wired to work. Like, I want to know the unknown.
Well, what I was saying to Kim was we've seen so many episodes of like catfish, literally.
Right, yeah.
So why would you link up with somebody just off of Instagram or just off of Tinder? Why wouldn't you be like, okay, look, she's hot, he's hot, I seem interested. Let me just go out, coffee or what have you, and then go from there. Right. Why all of a sudden they're
But I think because they're meeting on the social media.
But
it's
you
not
can't
even
meet on social
but that's
media.
How, yes,
you
you can.
connect on social media, but you have to meet in person. And the thing that you have to be careful about is social media can give somebody a, you know, kind of, it could definitely ruin a relationship for sure. I mean, if you are somebody that, you know, you have pictures of yourself, you know, out all the time, or you also have to think about professional reasons too. And
well, I feel bad for RG3's wife because 9 times out of 10 she found out about the girl from social media, and 9 times out of 10 she found out about the tattoo the same way.
I'm sure.
Like, that's just
Absolutely.
to have
Too
all your
much,
business
too
out
much.
there.
Yeah, keep some of it private. You also want to, when you go on this date, I mean, you want to make sure that you have something to talk about, right? So let's say
Well,
you're on
yeah.
a date, okay, and there's a little bit of a lull in a conversation,
Yeah.
and somebody's on their phone, and they want to do a face swap or Snapchat together. Is that
I
flirty
think
or faux pas?
I think that's flirty.
You think it's flirty?
I think that's cute.
No, I'm a faux pas.
It's flirty.
It is?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to
You
do
got to
it.
do the dog face on
Funny.
Snapchat.
I mean, we all don't look that great when you face swap
Right.
necessarily, but it
Right.
keeps it light, it keeps it easy. So absolutely flirty for sure.
But I think
Okay.
we are moving in this direction where, like, there's no way around these apps and all of that kind of stuff. Like,
Right.
at this point,
Well, you have us.
we do have you.
Exactly.
So if people don't want to date on apps,
Yeah.
Yes, you can reach us at it's just Lunch Washington, and we pre-screen all of our clients, match them by hand, and then we'll send you out. So a
Right.
little bit more of the old-fashioned way.
and can you still stalk people on Instagram afterwards?
Well, that's up to you.
Okay.
But I'd be careful
You
about
don't
talking
advocate
about
that.
it. Right. I'd be careful about talking about it on a first date if you have stalked them beforehand.
I
And
still wanna
stalk
get
is definitely a negative connotation.
Right. I still want to get to know somebody. I don't know how much I can get to know you via Instagram, or Facebook. Like I can think I know something about you.
Well, you're judging them before you even meet them.
Right.
And that can give it a...
The book looks nice. It has a pretty
Yeah,
cover, but when I open it up,
exactly.
the story's boring as
I don't
heck.
care about
Right.
the story
I
inside.
mean, you wanna ask
I just care
questions.
about the book looks nice.
Well, that's because
your problem
then you
right
don't want
there,
a
right?
relationship,
Yeah.
right? If you
Right.
want a relationship, you care about what's written on the
Absolutely.
inside.
I care about what's written on the inside.
We're not talking about the forward on the first page.
I
Not that we like to give you a hard time or anything. Right.
Never get too far into the book.
Right. Just probably not. Right.
All right, our
The
dating
words are
expert
too big.
Kim, and it's just lunchwashington.com. Thank you, Kim.
Thanks for
One
That was
day
fun.
she's going to come on this show, and she's going to have the perfect guy. and
She's
Shannon
already
gonna be
tried.
Like, wow.
Well, I mean, we
We've-
got to get
we-
past the actually first page, like Julie said, and then maybe. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Exactly.
her clients run when they probably when she tells them about me.
That's
right.
because this one right here.
Definitely. Definitely. But look at his face. So handsome. How
Let's
could you
move
not?
on, please.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Thanks
And,
for having me.
Coming up after the break.